Greetings, sports fans. ASMR Sports back at you. I've got the Cleveland Yankees game on here to the left of me. Unfortunately, the Yankees have decided to go on vacation after scoring 2 runs. I think the second inning. So it's pretty painful for a Yankee fan. Probably maybe exciting for an Indians fan because they've got a real chance to pull off a victory here. A couple things today. One is, man, hold on, I feel like this camera is like, I don't know. Alright, this is 2022 Score Football Hobby Box. Kind of a weird configuration, these things. I think this is maybe similar to like Donruss products. But I have to say I've not opened any Donruss hobby boxes. I just know they're kind of shaped like this, kind of like a cube. So these boxes are 40 cards per pack, which is an insane number of cards. 10 packs per box. I would call this like a jumbo box, but there's really no like hobby box version of Score. There's no alternate versions of Score. There's just retail formats. So anyways, kind of a weird product format in my view, but I think it's similar to other stuff that I don't happen to open much of. But there are 4 autographs, and I was thinking of doing a quarter box kind of break, but there's 10 packs, which doesn't divide by 4. So I think actually what I'm going to do is just put up, if you collect the description to this video, I'm going to put up packs of this stuff for sale, and if you want to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and have me open them on a video before I send them out. I have to do that, or happy to send them directly to you. Yeah, good to see some of this stuff. I don't think I want to open any of this kind of on my own, but I will get the link up here by the time I post this. So today we're going to do we're not going to do 84 Donruss baseball. We're going to do the last batch of unopened non-sport wax packs that I ordered from Baseball Card Exchange for about like $993. As I mentioned in the last video I did of these, I think I want to turn that just a bit up. As I mentioned in the last video I did of these non-sport packs, this last group of them seems to have most of the older packs in it, so they're the more valuable, generally speaking. Not always, but generally the older, the more expensive a pack is. So these are Mork and Mindy OPG stuff is pretty rare. It's not like stupendously more expensive than top stuff yet, but in the future, who knows. So anyways, I got a few OPG things in this order, and these Mork and Mindy packs were just one of several OPG packs. And these look really sharp, very nice condition. And I think if I can grab, well, I thought I had bags handy that I used to put these in, but I think I moved them into another area, so I'll have to do that later. But these are really cool. Think about where I want to put these. Make a stack over on the side here. Alright, next up. So those market minis are from like 79, I believe. Just taking a look here. Yeah, it doesn't say on that. 78, so even older than that. Next up, Buck Rogers, 1979. These packs are decent condition. Not quite as nice as those Morgan Mindies, but still pretty solid condition for 1979. Packs got that classic Topps logo. Beautiful. I feel like I remember being a kid and like watching this show. I must have been really, really young. I'm not sure how many seasons. I think this was a few seasons. But I feel like this was one of my favorite shows as a very young kid. But I don't have any firm recollection of that. So, anyways, cool to have these. These are fun-looking packs with the cool Buck Rogers logo in bold blue on the very high contrast yellow background. Very nice. Alright, just had to clear my throat, so I turned the sound down. Battlestar Galactica, kind of a very similar show, I think, to Buck Rogers. You know, kind of a space-themed sci-fi show from the 70s. Didn't watch this, I don't think, when I was younger. But I have watched a fair bit of the new series. Although I keep getting to, like, I don't know, season 3 or so of the new series, and then I just kind of lose interest. And I've done that twice, so I'm not sure I'll ever get it done, but pretty decent pack. Got some wear on it, but glad to have it in a wrapper here from the seller. And I think let's look at what I paid for that. Yeah, $12.50 is actually the price. I think they generally seem to have the price on here that is being charged. So kind of interesting. Alright, very cool. So some really cool 1970s, late 1970s packs. This seems like it's, well, I don't know. I feel like this is an early 80s pack. It's a Fleer Gong Show. And it is a 70s pack, so not too many of these Fleer 70s packs around. So, 1977 Chuck Bears Productions. Pretty cool. Yeah, you just don't see these around too much, I don't think. I didn't really watch the Gong Show at all when I was a kid. I mean, I'd see clips from it and stuff every once in a while, but alright, these I'm kind of excited about. The Hulk. You know, I like to think of the Hulk as my favorite comic book character. Even though, God, sorry, I'm not really a huge fan of any of the movie renditions of the Hulk. So, you know, I don't know. I just sort of like the character a lot. And, you know, I always am tempted to get like some old comic books, you know, that are valuable and possibly graded, just to hang on to. And when I think about what I want most, I mean, it'd be nice to have those like super expensive ones like Superman #1 and so forth, but those are not really something I need to consider buying because of the price, and maybe some of the older Hulk ones would be cool to have, but yeah, I don't know. I never can seem to. These are in pretty nice shape. Some whiting on the corner of this one. I don't know how to make that focus on this thing. But anyways, these are pretty cool. Kind of that very vibrant pink in the background is quite striking. Lots of ring pop ads on these 70s packs from Topps. Copyright 1979. So these would be for the TV show, FYI. Was that Bill Bixby, I think, the actor in that show, which I didn't watch a whole lot, but I've definitely seen quite a number of episodes, and generally like that show more than the movies that have come out. Alright, some more Fleer, I think, also from the 70s. Dumb Dabs, 36 mini stickers. Yeah, I guess these are just little, like, cards full of little small stickers that have little emoticons and kind of little logo cartoony things. Kind of interesting, probably good for kids. Let me see when I paid for these. I don't think too much, or I would not have bought two of them. Anything I see two of, I know it's generally a pretty low value. So these are kind of cool. They're from 1977, but they only cost me $3. So, kind of neat. If I had to, like, open something like with a kid or something, or give one to my daughters, this might be it. Kind of see what they think about those. $3 is certainly cheaper than a lot of things they seem to want. Alright, here we go. Grease. Look at these beautiful bright yellow 1978 packs. Olivia Newton-John on there on the left. What can you say? I'm trying to think of what the oldest pack. Probably 1977 would be the oldest pack, I think, of any of the ones that I ordered. Oh no, there was one from 75 and 76, and 74. Alright, so there's quite a bit of old stuff, but these are not among the oldest ones, but 78 is pretty old for this order. Let's see what I paid for these. These are in pretty nice condition, I have to say. Pretty pleased with that. $6 a piece. Pretty small money for nice 1978 packs. Pleased with that. And then, of course, if you're gonna have Grease, you gotta have Grease Series 2. These ones were $5 a pack, so $1 cheaper than the Series 1s. Pretty cool. I like these. These are in really nice shape too. They do have some whiting on the corners, but surfaces look really fresh. Okay, let's do this next one because it looks okay. Wow, I got a bunch of these. So these are in really nice shape. This, like the gloss on this, made me almost think it looked like cellophane. The red is just, super glossy, and I think that's a good sign. So yeah, corners are pretty nice too. Little bits of whiting, but nothing out of the ordinary. These it must be 79, I'm guessing. And they gotta be cheaper. I never would have ordered 4. $3.50, and these are from 1978. So pretty cool. I really love this movie. I've watched it many times. Yeah, I love alien movies. And, back when this came out, it was really quite rare, actually, to have a movie about, like, first contact, like, sort of a realistic movie. Well, I mean, realistic in the sense that if there are aliens and they came to visit, the Earth, that could certainly work like it did on this thing. There's no like kind of overt, super fiction-y aspects of it, like phaser blasters and space princesses and stuff like that. So it's like kind of a more realistic type of space movie, visitor movie, we'll call it, than many. And it's not a horror movie. Although it is sort of tense and possibly scary. So for these bad boys, very nice, very nice. All right, well, John Travolta making another appearance here. In addition to those grease packs, we got Saturday Night Fever, 1977. Very nice. I'm trying to find the price on these ones. $3.50 a piece, and these are Donruss packs. So very similar to like Knight Rider and MASH, I think, and some of the other Donruss products, like very skinny. Six color cards. Again, 1977. Pretty cool looking packs. Again, with that very prominent pink, kind of pink, I don't know what you call that, pink purple. Alright, I gotta tell you, these are all pretty awesome. Charlie's Angels is a pack, 1977. I don't see a lot of. This one kind of has a weird crease right there just from the way it was originally folded, and it's a little bit beat up from wear and tear, but pretty cool. I bet this was fairly expensive. $10 for this pack, 1977. So pretty expensive one. Alright, what's up? So these look super nice condition. I actually have one of these that's beat up to all excuse me, beat up to all heck. I'm gonna clear my throat just a minute. Okay. Oh jeez. Bang the hell out of some lights over there. So yeah, these look really clean to me. Nice, vibrant blue, black hole. This was a movie, I believe, 1979. These packs I see a fair number of out there, so I think they're quite common. And indeed, they only cost $2 a piece. So if you're a black hole fan, definitely pick some of these up because they're not expensive. And my theory with all this kind of older top stuff is that it can really only go up in value, and it's not gonna go up like quickly. You're gonna have to hold on to stuff, but these things are just so fun. I think that if you have to hold them for 10, 20, 30 years, hey, fantastic, because they're really cool to own, I think. Star Trek original motion picture. So it's got the cast of the TV show in the first movie from that universe. I actually got a full box of these on Baseball Card Exchange. Gosh, when was it? I think it was like after I ordered all these. They had a special and it was like $99 or something for a full box of these, which seems like a pretty good deal. These I see very cheap. Yeah, so these were $3.50 per pack. 1979. So I don't know, given how popular Star Trek is, and the fact that they don't have, I don't think there's a, I don't think there were ever cards for the TV show. So these are the only cards, or the first cards that would have, you know, these characters in them. I don't know, I feel like these are bound to be, you know, more appreciated in the future. You look at the price of a, you know, Series 1 Star Wars box, and, you know, Star Trek is nearly as popular, if not as popular as Star Wars, in my view. I don't have any statistics on that, but that's just sort of my sense, is that, you know, they're sort of different, you know, they appeal to different crowds, but there's certainly some overlap in the fan bases. But Star Trek is certainly a cultural phenomenon, and in fact, I think before Star, you know, the kind of the current, like, Star Wars films that came from, like, the Disney studios, I feel like Star Trek might have been a bigger property. I mean, Star Wars was huge in the late 70s and early 80s when the original movies were out, but then they just kind of sat on it for a while, you know, for a long time. Whereas Star Trek was pumping out series, you know, every, well, really every, I mean, they were pumping out seasons of shows like Star Trek Enterprise, Star Trek Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, all these shows. It seems like there's been always at least one current on the air, like, since the, I don't know, I guess since the Next Generation stuff, you know, which happened in like 1989 or something, 88 maybe, that was 87. So, Star Trek. So I think this pack is maybe one of the oldest, and I actually have a full box of these. I think $3 is in fact the price. Let me see. Man, you can never find the prices very easily, but okay, $3. Alright, these are not the oldest. These are from 1976, but they're definitely one of the oldest packs. For some reason, this stuff has just always been dirt cheap. I think I got a full box of these for, like, you know, $25 or $30, like maybe 3-4 years ago. So, you know, it's worth a bit more now, but still, you know, very cheap. Very cheap for a pack that's as old as these guys. I don't really remember this show at all, so I wonder if anybody watching here has memories of it. I should go look it up sometime and see. I'm sure there's clips, you know, on these are Donruss packs, of course, because they're the, you know, thinner 5-6 card packs. But yeah, I should go look at, like, clips on YouTube or something of this stuff and see what it's like. Maybe I would love it. Who knows? I doubt it, but alright, well, these are cool. I can tell these are packs that, you know, sat on top of each other in the box. They're consecutive packs because they were kind of like stuck together a tiny bit. But Alien, the movie, the first movie, 1979, Sigourney Weaver. Fantastic science fiction horror movie that has spawned many sequels, of which there are, I think, cards. I have at least some of them. So these are pretty sweet. I think I have a full box of this stuff too. Yeah, I'm near positive I do. Okay. Okay. Rocky 2. So, I'm trying to think. I think so we had Rocky 4 packs in one of the earlier videos from 1984, and I don't maybe he didn't direct it. I don't know. But in any event, it was basically his little, project, his baby. And it was low budget, and I think nobody had any idea what kind of, huge hit it would be. So that's the sort of thing that it's, rare to have a card series, have as a subject, because they generally, do cards for like, stuff blockbuster type movies that there's a big marketing budget behind, and they just know is, gonna be one of the bigger movies of the season. So I don't think there were Rocky 1 cards, so Rocky 2 would be the first, time there were Rocky cards. These are from 1979. It's funny, I happen to have, I think I opened a pack of these a long time ago, and just for fun, and they were in that box of cards that I did a video of, like, I don't know when that was, like a month or so ago. This was before I bought all of these. I had a box of like non-sports packs and single cards that I just accumulated over the years, and there was a group of cards in there from Rocky 2, I think, and one of them was just a picture of Rocky Balboa alone. I think it was kind of his, like, there's always sort of a card that's just of a particular character in the movie, and that was his character card. And I looked it up, and like the PSA 9 was selling for like hundreds of dollars. And so I actually I had that card in the one pack that I had opened, and that was just sitting in that box, all the cards together still. And so I pulled that out to be sent in for grading, because it was a really sharp card. It was really off center though. But I think there was like a PSA 8 or something I saw that was also like over $100, so I figured why not. Anyway, so yeah, could be some valuable things in here, I believe. These are $7.50 a piece. Alright, well, I am not a huge fan. I said fond. I'm not a huge fan of James Bond. But there are many out there, and I've got 2 versions of these Moonraker packs. I'm not sure which of the James Bond movies that is, if it's like first, second, third, or whatever. But these are from, golly, doesn't say, but I'm sure the tops will say, yeah, 1979 on the tops ones. So I've got 2 of the OPG, 2 of the tops, and kind of fun to see them side by side. These are much thinner, as the OPG cards usually are. I can see one of the female characters on the back there. Let's see what I paid for these. Let's see. The tops ones were $4.75, and the OPG ones were $8, so they're nearly twice as expensive. But there you go. That's oh man, that's the first James Bond, right? Let me see. Is it James? It's just James Dalton. I'm sorry, he was not the first. The first James Bond was, what's his name? The guy who's on the Jeopardy skit, if you know what I'm talking about, on Saturday Night Live. Let's see, Roger Moore. Okay, that's who that was, Roger Moore. I'm just looking online. Oh wow, it's the 11th film. Yeah, the 70's ones were quite a bit later than like the original, which had Sean Connery's the guy I'm thinking of. And yeah, so definitely not anywhere near the first James Bond. So as you can tell, I'm not a James Bond fan because I wouldn't know all that off the top of my head. I kind of knew it, just had to jog my memory. Alright. U.S. presidents. 1972 candidates. So this is probably a 72 or 71, like even could be both. I will look that up. Tell you. Yeah, this is from 1972. This is a $49 pack, so one of the most expensive in the group here. Doesn't say if these are stickers or cards, but this is a very thin pack. Hawaiian Big Buddy bubblegum. Wow, I haven't heard of that. So this is really cool. I think this is going to be the oldest pack, 1971. So pretty sweet. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, another oldie here. This is 1975. Planet of the Apes TV show pack. Looks in pretty good condition inside the wrapper there. Or inside the poly bag. Let's see what these, $65 for one of these bad boys. Wow, because well, I'm glad it's in really nice shape then, since that's, quite relevant. The higher the value of the pack, so pretty cool thing there. I should say, grading packs is certainly something of interest to me. I've not graded that many packs, but I have graded a fair number, and right now, PSA is well known for its backlog and issues and delays with grading individual sports cards, but it also has been, raising prices on grading of full packs, which is a huge problem because they're pretty much the only place that grades packs. There's no competition, and so I think they're charging like $50 a pack. Still, it's like the cheapest that you can get packs graded for, which is like insane because a lot of people were sending in packs that are, not even worth nearly $50. So it really put a damper on the hobby of collecting graded unopened packs, I think. But this is the sort of pack I might send in for grading just to have it encapsulated, and maybe you get a decent grade on it, and that would be a very valuable pack. If you got if something is $65 pack ungraded, then as a PSA 8 or PSA 9, could be worth considerably more in due course. Next up, we got, it looks like a Donruss product here. Or is this Fleer? Yeah, Donruss. Screamin' Gleamin' Glitter Iron-Ons. Okay, I'm guessing these were pretty cheap, but these look old. Does not say the year, so I'll look at my little invoice here. These are from 1978, and the packs cost $2.50. So, yeah, it's kind of goofy, kid-focused product. I guess all these are kid-focused, but all right, here we go. Return of the Jedi, very nice. Two different pack designs. These look really, really nice. Not a lot of wear on these at all. These are OPG, if I didn't mention, and Series 1, so let's see what I paid for these. $12 a piece. Yeah, very nice. So those will go along with my 1980 Empire Strikes Back pack. That's an OPG and would cost $85. I think that was the most expensive pack of the order. got Superman the movie. So this is from the first Superman movie. Christopher Reeve there on the front. Very nice condition packs. These must be 1979 or 8 or something. 78 it says. The copyright. $6.50. These are in fact from 78. So pretty cool. Who doesn't like Superman, right? Alright, let's see. This is Topps Ugly Stickers. I feel like this is going to be a pretty old one. Yeah, 1974. Not sure what kinds of designs are in these, but it's an old pack. Let's see. $29 for this pack, so pretty expensive. Really just because of the age. Now we got a couple of fun ones that are going to be the last two of the video here. Star Wars. I got 2 Star Wars packs, and that's the last 2 packs. These are 5th series, which are, you know, probably the least expensive because they're the last series. But nevertheless, trying to find the price on these. $42 for this guy. Pretty nice shape. $42 for Series 5 Star Wars. Very cool. And the last pack, one of probably the second most expensive one, is a Series 3 Star Wars that looks a little bit more beat up, quite a bit more beat up actually, than that Series 5. I'm guessing this one. Yes, this one actually cost $69. So, pretty cool. You know, these Series 1 Star Wars boxes go for like $10,000 now, so I guess the packs would be, you know, hundreds of dollars a piece. But I would love to have at least a pack or 2 of those. I doubt I'll get a box because that's just too much. But those have really skyrocketed in the last several years, which goes to show, you know, the stuff certainly can appreciate quite rapidly and significantly if the right market conditions prevail. So that's kind of the hope with buying some of this and hanging on to it, but also just to enjoy it. It's really fun to look at, cool to show off. So I appreciate you tuning in for that. Hope everybody's doing well. Not sure when the next time I'll have this much non-sports content in, but I will definitely keep my eyes out for great deals on non-sports stuff. And hey, if anybody decides to start collecting this stuff, maybe I'll start putting some packs up on my site, particularly if I can find some good deals on them and you know, make them available on a per pack basis. But alright, well, that's what we got for today. Please swing on by hotcardboard.com and pick yourself up some packs of Score if you're so inclined. If you do buy 10 packs of this, I would just ship a whole box. I don't have much of it. I have 3 full boxes, so I'm gonna open one so I can have packs for sale. But if you you know, if you buy 10 packs, I'll send a complete box or open a complete box for you if you want. So, all right, thank you everybody. We will catch you all later. You have a great one. Bye now.